Alright, so now what we are going to do is we are going to work on update profile. So this method update profile will be in auth module. So why I'm keeping it in auth module, the reason behind that is this here in this update profile we cannot pass any particular ID for user explicitly. This will extract the ID from the request, and how that ID will be available in the request from JWT auth token. So from JWT auth token, private will extract things, I mean the user, and we can get access to the request, and we can extract user ID, and then we can use the user ID to get the details of the user as well as update the user if we are passing the rest of the update data from body. So let's do this. So what we are going to do here is we'll keep the endpoint same. I mean here we can do patch, and in patch we can use profile. Alright, and now I'm also going to keep it private since I need to get user object in request. And then what I can do, I can first get request since I need to get user ID. Alright, then I can map it with the variable request. I'll keep it type of type any. Then I'm gonna do one thing. I'm going to use a variable for body. Let's say update user DTO. I'll check if I have created this DTO or not. Otherwise, I'll have to create one. Okay, and right now this is just a normal parameter of this method. So if we use annotation body, then it will automatically extract details from body and map it, set it in this variable. Now okay, so now we are going to call a method of auth service, and probably we can create a method like update profile, and here we can pass user ID. So this would be request.user.id, and then this update user DTO. So as you see, like we have user update user DTO here. So if I go back and open this, so I'll find like this is a partial type. So partial type is a special type, I mean from map types. So it's kind of something which create a partial type of any type. So and it is actually partial type of create user DTO. All right, so we can use this since even our profile is the details of the user, right? So we can use the same type. And what we can do next, okay, so we don't have this I mean this method in auth service, so we'll have to create one. It's not going inside it, that's fine. So I'm gonna create a method update profile, and the first parameter was ID, so I'll keep it number, and then second parameter was update user DTO, and it would be of type update user DTO. Okay, and in response what we can return, response user DTO. All right, let me, okay, so this might not be working right now. This is showing red. The reason behind that is we haven't returned anything from this method. Now the functionality that what we are trying to achieve here is part of user, so we are trying to update the user, so we'll have to use user service here, And what we can do, we can call this dot user service, and we need to update user, right? So we'll be doing one thing here. We will pass user ID, so ID, and update user detail. And so when we are trying to update this user, we are 100% sure that we will be having a valid user ID, since we have extracted it from the request, and while doing the validation it actually validated from the database, so we are 100% sure that the ID must be there. Otherwise, you can also go one step ahead and do some checks here as well, but for now I'm not doing it here. Okay, and I will just return it. Before I return, what I'm gonna see here in update user is we are already removing password, so we don't need to do it again. So let's just return it directly and it should work. Alright, now the server is running. What I can do, I can just first try to log in. Now that we have now we have this access token, so what we can do, I can just verify whether the authorization is set to the environment variable. Okay, now it is set. I will just save this request for the future reference, and then I'll try to just get the profile, and I need to verify like what things I want to update. So let's say like I want to update this phone number, and the best thing about this request, this in request, is I'm not passing any ID like what user I want to update, since it will automatically extract user ID from the auth token. And let's say I'm just putting any number. This is not any real phone number, don't try to call on this number. Okay, and now I'm getting we don't have this endpoint, so let's check what happened here. Okay, I forgot to save this file, so let me just save it first, and then it server will automatically rerun, and I'm going to test it now. Alright, so this is working. As you see, the phone number is updated here.